Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Monday Night Smoke.
What's going on, champ? You're back into his house.
Come on, bro.
Hey.
Back, bro. It feels good.
Bro, welcome back, fam. Welcome back on, listen, UK Soil Blood. Hey, you know, you're out of practice. You don't want to read out the chat. You don't want to go.
Let me get to it. Yeah, listen, bloody hell, it's the ring rust, bro. The ring rust, fam. Hey, shout out man like Raj, undisputed champ as always, fam. Man like Mulla, Toby Akinola, Star Fox WR45, man like Sonny Ack, man like who else we got here? Untraceable. Big up to you, bro. Philip Answer, man like Skyliner, the editor. Hey, you lot be going back and forth with yourselves, boy. He just a lassie. Man like who else we got? Reese Cooper, Joseph Frimpong, man like Nikhil, Danny Maddy, Trevor OJ. Hey, we're here, man. Let's get going,
right, bro. Listen.
Let's get going, bro.
Where should we start? Should we start abroad?
Bro.
Should we start abroad?
No. We've got domestic issues to resolve, bro.
Issues to resolve, bro.
South London,
mudded.
South London took a hit. We took a hit this week,
bro. Throw the whole of South London. Just make us West now. I don't want it, bro. South London, we don't exist anymore, bro.
Man, then we gotta say this, you know. It's been a rough season for South.
South London right now, down on the cards heavy.
Bro,
at home, bro. Richard was at home, bro.
He had these colors, bro. He had the Crystal Palace colors.
All they wanted to do was cheer for Richard Riakporhe.
Bro, Dennis Ease.
I don't want to talk about it. Bro, it's peak, bro. We're still not over what happened.
We ain't got a tube. We don't even have a tube, bro. We can at least have good.
I was hoping Blue Borough would do it, but then again, bro, in big, bro, sell us.
Well, I mean, look, Dan didn't lose, did it? It's not the same. He shouldn't be in the same bracket as Richard.
He's not with them, man. But I'm saying the headline man, Richard Riakporhe, bro. Whoa, listen.
We need October. We need October to step forward.
October. Come and speak for this nonsense.
If that was Anthony Yard, you man would be dragging me to the forefront.
October's gonna come out. Explain it. Okay. She said, you know when you're on Thames, what them Thames Link or any of them lines, bro? Southern West, was it Southern Eastern or
Southeastern Railway, Southeastern Rail, bro.
It is, yeah. You know when you go out to the person, you say, "Yo, what's going on? Why is my train delayed?"
Yeah.
Why is my train delayed, bro? And absolutely. I'm telling you, if you watch last week's episode, I speak about what you can do to take things away from Riakporhe. Again, yes.
You know what? Yeah, here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna get into this conversation about that fight and not give Chris Billam-Smith his flowers.
No, it's him. Billam done what Billam needs to do.
Billam done what he needed to do. You got to remember, yeah, for time, it was a Coley Riakporhe. We saw the cinema thing. Them men are pushing a pull about on the cinema floor. Yeah, them men were doing their thing. And it's one of them ones where now you say, you know what? That was the fight. But he just went one by one through both of you, man, on the trot.
I beat all you, man. I listen, and again, don't get twisted. The thing about Billam, is he fights you in a way where you feel like you have a chance, but he does clever things. These guys, Billam will take away the arsenal. He'll take away what you have that is your strength. Also, another thing that is clever in terms of how to deal with the referee, because Billam does get close. He
manages the ref. They managed the ref well. I'm not going to guess it to the point where I say it's absolute action-packed excitement. But I also like fighters who know what they're doing. I don't always like Mayweather. I can watch a Floyd fight.
Billam knows what he's doing, bro.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't need action-packed end-to-end KO and that to appreciate what's going on. He knows exactly what he's doing in there, and it's effective. You can look from the outside and start to be like, oh no, I'll get to him. And then you get in there and it's just not the same. He does this to
everyone, bro. He does this to everyone. This guy has the knack. And what I liked about him, again, him and the Coley style should never meet because it does become Hugfest. It will become Hugfest.
No, of course.
He knows how to play
they both hold ridiculously.
Yes.
It's effective, but it's not entertaining.
Now, when two holders join, then again we're holding on forever, innit? Like, but in a situation like this, where when he didn't hold and he did get his combinations off on the inside, bro, this guy said, "Riakporhe, you are not gonna fight me at distance." When Riakporhe, I gave 2, maybe 3 rounds to Riakporhe in that whole fight. Yeah? When he got the distance shot and he really landed, I said, "Whoa, you're dangerous." But that's the problem. I never saw him. I don't know what kind of. He didn't. He knew he had more rounds. Like he knew something we didn't know.
But he also looked like he just lacked imagination for how to get to him. Like it looked very like simple. You didn't have many ideas. After a while, I was watching, thinking, "You're better than this, aren't you?" That's literally how I felt watching this fight. Because I'm watching, I'm thinking, well, you go back to the Dion Drummer fight, and Dion Drummer was probably winning more rounds than that, but eventually you worked him out and you got to him with something decisive.
Yeah.
It's this one. I'm looking, I'm thinking.
But you got to look at the opponent's level though, because as much as you love Dion Drummer, is he like he's not the level of
No. I'm not trying to say that. But what I'm saying is the vision I had of what Riakporhe does in there is different. It's either he's regressed somehow or he stayed the same and others have gotten better. Because bear in mind, Billam-Smith has been fighting. He beat a Coley. You would have learned some things in there. He's beat my man, Chamberlain. Did he fight Chamberlain again?
Yes, he fought Chamberlain.
Chamberlain, that's right, And then obviously he's been busy.
He's beat the man them, bro. He said, "Oh, well, who's the man them here? Mash him up. That's
right. One by one. I have to respect it.
And he had Angel, bro. He had Angel in his corner, bro.
I don't know about that pairing still.
No, if you link these men up, Angel and Madonna in your corner is crazy. Now, Madonna went there. The material girl
the Madonna narrative is the
Madonna tax is crazy. The Madonna tax is crazy.
Bro, now we're talking about, you see Spence talking about... Bro, I'm just looking at this, I'm thinking, listen, bro, I don't know where Riakporhe's been, but it's been inactive. And he's done a lot of modeling. He's starting to become, when you're moving in rooms where Madonna is, that lets me know you spent time, you climbing ladders to get to those spaces.
It's new rooms, new doors, And then, bro, I was in I heard a marketing or advertising meeting today, and they're talking about Riakporhe, bro, and I didn't feel they were talking about boxer. I thought they were talking about a model, fam. It was women as well. It was just women.
That's what I'm saying.
Just women, and I was like,
catwalking, bro.
No. They quickly regressed, and bro. Right now, he's gone into a new sphere. I don't know.
You know what it is. When you start to, it's mad. When you see money from a different space, and then you got to come back to the gym and start fighting men again. Bro,
in the face.
This is what I said to you about Usyk. Bro. When he gets that movie star set life with The Rock.
I've been telling you about this, bro. You're telling me this is why I told you. This is what we've been saying, bro.
And then when he has to go back in them gyms and start punching shadowboxing in the snow, get out of here.
It's not the same because guess what, bro? I've had a different experience, bro. The silk silk sheet settings.
And he's about to get the silkiest of sheets in Hollywood with The Rock. The Rock is going to be showing him a wonderful restaurant that I know. Let me tell you about this place. You're going to love it. Every day for lunch, bro. Every day.
Multiple autographs as well. Multiple enjoyment, bro. But anyway, let's quickly understand this though.
Let's go.
What I don't really get is, when people are blessed with a lot of power, it's like maybe Tank is rare. Because with his power, you can see Tank says, I'm setting this up. I'm going to be on you. I'm going to make this a fight or speed that you are not going to be comfortable at. I'm going to do things that I'm setting. Bro, Tank has the power and he sets up his power to get a good finish. Riakporhe has the power. What do we see? No setup. Wilder has the power. What do we see? No setup. People that are relying on one-hitter quitters, bro, it is not going to work. This thing doesn't happen. Now, again, there must be changing. These people that are blessed with amazing power, we have to see something different. We must even, like other day, Benavidez is I joined the heavy conversation,
I saw that, but I wasn't, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't like,
no, he don't look good. He didn't look good. Bro, I'm hearing people say that he's struggling to knock out people that are his size. you know. He's been a lot heavy his whole life.
If he went up there and did it, I mean, I'm not sure. The thing is, let's be real. His opponent wasn't no bum. I can't remember how to say his name now, so I'm not even gonna just mess it up. But he weren't food per se. But at the same time, it's like you're supposed to make a statement.
He retired and came back. This is what's it? You lot can help me out. Help us out with that name there.
But yeah, either way, it's one of them ones where you say, actually, I feel different about the light heavyweight thing still.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know about Benavidez. Alexander, that's it. Gvozdyk, that's it. Gvozdyk. There you go.
Pause.
I don't know about this guy, Benavidez. And this is Fight Fan TV's king, you know. That's his one. That's his hero, fam. I don't know about that one there. Also, let's just quickly understand this because, and you know what, actually, quick shout out as well. Not even just quick shout out. Love everything to our boy Bass. He's part of the community. 100%, you know what I mean? I know Father's Day yesterday. Father's Day, big up to everyone, all the dads that are watching right now. But again, that's our family. That's
our guy, man.
Gang. So, you know what I mean? Thoughts and prayers. But then Bass said, listen, he wants to do business as usual as well. So he said he still wants to do the show. He still wants to break down the show. It'll feel good for him. And so yeah, let's pull up. Let's support Bass the right way, man. Let's show up. Let's really
hold him up right now, man.
That's our family. When one of us go down, we're all down with him. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, he said he even said he's gonna pull up today, bro. There was a lot of boxing on. He wants to talk about it. So that's the Bass I know, fam.
I love the Bass in the family,
man. We quickly to pivot though.
Hey, what do you think about Ben Whittaker's performance,
bro? You see when my Nigerian brother said enough's enough. Because Ben was it's just too wild, bro.
So expensive.
Bro, I've never seen someone walk someone to their corner before. That's no.
You see, Ben, yeah. Ben looks, the way he fights is like how I imagine my son would box if I gave him an adult's boxing powers now at that age.
Yeah.
it's banter all the time.
Bro, this is the new one that he keeps doing now. The bop, you know that.
It's for everybody. It's for everybody.
Bro, don't hit me like that. Don't hit me like that. That's not right.
Don't do that to me because the same way he was fighting dirty, the frustration would make me do the same thing. That headbutt was out of
bro. That was. Bro. Wait, who's our main headbutter from Leeds again? What's our
Warrington? That headbutt was
that Warrington could only push about. He said, "I didn't even know we was doing it like that." This guy said,
"Listen, the amount of disrespect you're gonna face in there against Ben Whittaker is hilarious, bro." And the thing is, what's mad is people. I never understand when people start threatening violence when we're fighting. We're fighting. We're currently fighting. Like, bro, literally, you have the opportunity to get your revenge. This guy's right there. It's the worst. Don't do that.
No, but has Ben walking a man to his corner, there's levels in it.
It's funny still.
I didn't see you. When they say break, you're not
supposed to come with me. You're not supposed to be coming with me. Don't come with me. Go where you're going. He was mad.
Escorting me to my corner. Nah.
Thing is for me is that I just want to see because thing is like it's such a weird thing because people obviously want him to speed up. Do you see what I'm saying? They want his progression to speed up.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is I'm never gonna move and just skirt over the fact he's only had 7 fights. I'm just not. Like there's a lot of guys who come out with all the promise in the world and you go look at their 7th fight, bro. It's not a long list of people that's fighting crazy competition in their 7th fight. So for me. I'm just not going to do that. But it's one of the ones where it's going to gradually progress. It will always over time. There's no way you're going to avoid real competition. That's just it. So let it progress.
You can't force it because even like I love our boy, what do you call it? Dan Aziz. But again, like he had to change. Like in that fight, even though it was a draw, he should have changed it up. He should have changed up the attacks. He stayed like, you know, when you got to find another way or something else or another way of cutting down this tree. Yeah. And I think sometimes when you try to force the lessons, force the education, it just won't happen. So I'm not even thinking that he has to rush it right now. He has still a lot to learn. He's not the whole way there yet, if that makes sense. While he's getting these rounds, understanding, learning more about himself. Again, this is his first 10 rounds.
And also what guys have to realize is that people are saying, like I saw Joshua Herrera just said, okay, so don't hype him up then. 7th fight is a reason. What do you say? Don't hype him up then. My thing is this. That's how you build a star. You hype from day one. AJ's fights, bro, from the beginning, it was a big deal. The opponents didn't get sick for a while. It is what it is. It's gonna take time, but I'm here for the show.
No, but then again, you have to. Well, there's no one doing it like that though. In the learnings to it, there's no one fighting like that. Currently in our era right now that we're watching, who fights that Ben Whittaker? Absolutely no one. So again, we're again hyped off seeing something we haven't seen in a long time. You know what I mean? Hit and not get hit. The beautiful, like this is the beautiful art. This is the beautiful science. You know what I mean? Again, though, he's doing this against lesser opponents, but then I believe this is still going to continue. But you can't just say, you know what, I'm only going to turn on this movement when I'm in a world title fight. That won't make no sense. He has to continue this the whole way through.
And gradually, as the opponents increase, you start to see what you can do, what you don't want to do, what you might want to pull back on. It's going to form itself. People just... The real reason why people are screaming for him to raise up the level is they just want to see him humbled. They just want to see him get hurt. And end of the day, it's a good thing to have on your name because they will be showing up.
They
will be showing up.
They're going to keep showing up for that.
Of course.
They're going to keep showing up for that. But again, bro, all I'm saying right now is we must talk about Gervonta, though. We must talk about it. Right now, before we open up the lines.
1 second, let me just...
All right, this guy's
back.
What is that?
Sorry, G.
No problems. We got to talk about lift up the let's just a little bit more. There you go. We got to talk about Gervonta, bro, because right now that guy is like, I know people say, look, he keeps fighting guys that got their weight drained and every time he goes up against his opponent.
Let's be real though, man. That weight drain thing is starting to look a bit mad, man.
He looked a bit.
Martin looked scary on the scales, bro. Donnie's eyes were so deep into his head, bro. I'm thinking to us, listen, if he was to squeeze his eyes like that, it'd have touched his brain. Donnie looked absolutely dry. I'm looking at man talking. He's like, bro, someone posted a video. They were just like, this guy's tried to walk away 3 times from this interview. You feeling good? Yeah, I'm ready to go. And I just want to do what. So tell us about your training. Yeah, it's been great. It's like, bro, I want water, fam. Let man get a Gatorade, bro.
He was skin and bone. And do we? So this thing, this weight training thing,
brother.
How much do we have to put in this? Because I feel like we keep moving the goalposts for this guy, for Tank.
Let's do two things. Yeah, let's salute Tank for the performances because at the end of the day, he's going there and he looks blinding, right? But let's also look at the weight drain thing, bro. Because I looked at that man on the scales and thought to myself, oh, come on, man. Look at Donnie. Donnie's over there. He needs some Gatorade. Bad.
He needs electrolytes.
He needs electrolytes so bad, bro. Like the woman was there holding up this conversation. And you just want to, if I'm the trainer, I'd tap her and say, listen, tomorrow, innit? Tomorrow the fight's on. Move. Because the brother needs to go. He's dying for a juice.
He's dying for a juice.
And I'm just like, look, man, we can't keep having his opponents look like this.
Yeah, it's mad that we have to look at. I don't know, man. I feel like we keep moving the goalposts when we talk about. Are we just trying to not acknowledge this guy's greatness?
No, it's not that. It's what we have to look at is the business of boxing and how things can be manipulated. Do you see what I'm trying to say? They can be manipulated. I'm not trying to discredit Tank. I know Tank is a special guy. I just want to see Tank in there with guys who are allowed to be themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember when I think Floyd fought Miguel Cotto.
Yeah.
And it was a whole thing that the whole narrative was, I want him to be at his weight. I want him to be comfortable. I want him to da-da-da-da-da. And Miguel Cotto put hands on Floyd. And Floyd beat him. That's a win where it's like, that was an ugly one. I'm not trying to paint Floyd and say that Floyd has never, ever used his weight in a negotiation thing because there's examples of how this thing can go. But what I'm saying is the manipulation that can be exhibited in professional boxing needs to be addressed because that rehydration for me, that looked nuts. Canelo's done this thing as well before. So
look, we got October in here.
October. So we need to bring you up on obviously your Riakporhe charges. That is your guy. You're a firm advocate of the Riakporhe fan club. I don't know how your relationship is set up with Madonna currently.
Well, she said I've been hating on Riakporhe this whole time.
Hold on though. October. How do you feel about Madonna being, I don't know, involved in the mix?
Part of the backroom half.
I'm going to answer no comment to a few questions, and I've prepared a statement for this evening.
Let's hear the statement. We need to hear.
So, first of all, I need to obviously apologise.
October Warren.
Apologise to the Undefeated podcast, especially to KG, that basically told me what was going to happen, and obviously I didn't believe it. But in saying that, I shall remain to be on Team Riakporhe until the unforeseeable future. And I will continue to stand by Richard.
Close, take the power away, Richard. I hope Richard's gonna stand by you and stand in the gym. That's what I want to know, and I want to stand away from Mr. Fernandez as well, bro. Who's this? Who's pulling up? I bet this is Tony.
Hold on, everyone, turn it down.
No, Tony's he's coming back. He's coming back.
That's just how he logs in.
Yeah. No, wait, someone said you've been shalomed.
Oh, for real. She fully just gave us the shalom statement. You're right in front of us, but you're giving us a written statement from earlier.
Yeah. No questions about Riakporhe. No, nothing.
Again, like, what was that performance though? October.
Listen, I don't know.
Said, bro, like, he fought as if he knew he had rounds that we didn't know about. Like, it was like an old school fight, back in the day fight, and was getting to the late rounds.
Diabolical settings.
Listen, I can only comment on what I think because I haven't spoke to him, and I probably doubt I will speak to him for a bit because obviously he's going to have a lot to think about, and obviously I'm not a priority. But at the end of the day, CBS, we've got to give 100% credit to CBS because they went in. I said to Richard, this is going to be sort of like trainer v trainer. You're going to have them pair allegedly masterminding it out, how to obviously outmaneuver the other opponent. I said this because the thing is, with Team CBS,
McGuigan versus Angel, Team McGuigan versus Team like
Angel Fernandez.
Yeah, but I said it though because that's exactly what was going to happen. You've got somebody in there that is going to be studying just as much as you're studying, and that's exactly what happened. Look at the corners. Every time CBS went back into the corner, look at the advice. Look at the advice that he got, Madonna. Yeah. You know what? Well, he was on Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar put his picture up, didn't he?
Did he?
Dr. Umar put the picture up with Richard and Madonna, and everyone put in the comments, he's going to lose now because obviously, you know what happens there, isn't it?
No, Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar being mad is hilarious before a fight.
We must be.
Why do we need...
Well, it's obvious that there's no contrast between the two trainers, but like I said, we've got to give credit to CBS. Richard went in there and just looked like he didn't know what he was doing. What can I say?
I couldn't believe how Dr. Umar, that's hilarious. how Richard was looking, bro. He looked like he was lacking ideas. He looked there was just no imagination, one-dimensional.
You weren't listening.
He just wasn't there. He wasn't there. And you know, the Crystal Palace crowd, they wanted something to cheer about. They wanted to be up. They wanted to be excited, and they got nothing. I don't know, but listen, we can move on from that situation. It was a bad night for us. It's been a little bad for South London recently.
Yeah, somebody said that. There's been a bad one for the guys from South London, but I never even looked at it like that. I just expected. You have to understand that he's beat CBS before, split decision or not. So did he go in there just expecting that his power was going to do it?
That's right.
Did he rest on his laurels? I don't know what the sparring was like because I haven't been in their camp. I was said, look, this is a world championship fight. No one's allowed to come into the camp. So I wasn't there. So I didn't see this run. So I don't know how it went or whatever. Not that I'd gossip if I did. But I don't know what went on in there. But I know, and I'm not taking anything away from CBS because I can't. That performance from Richard was trash, and I've never seen him perform like that before.
Well,
but I can't take it away from CBS. No. CBS just nullified him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Give CBS his
I've
credit
got to.
because at the end of the day, he beat both of the guys. People were debating about who would win between them, and he just come in and done a 1-by-1. Said, "Well, I'm the one standing. So I
Look
got
at the
full respect.
cornering. That's all I'd say. The cornering really stood out to me by miles because Shane had an answer every time CBS was going back into the corner. He was like, okay, he's going to do this now. So what I want you to do is it was clear, concise instructions.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
CBS upper tire.
I would still have upper tire as the favourite because he is pressure and power, and CBS would struggle more against a boxer. Masternak was a boxer. However, CBS is getting a bit unpredictable right now, so I'm not really gonna bet against him like that. But I'd just say because of upper tire's speed, his ring IQ. I'd have him as I'd still have him as a favorite.
I don't know now. I'm not gonna lie to
you.
Bro, I don't know now.
There's levels because I didn't fancy any of those guys against upper tire.
Listen, if CBS can turn it into this type of war that Breeders turned that fight into, it's a different conversation. That's the truth. If he can turn it into what we saw Breeders do to Opataya, where Opataya was lunging, doing what happens is, and again, we talk about the corners. 1 second, when you talk about the corner work and being able to change the nature of a fight and make the referee aware of everything that's happening, they do that to a T.
Yeah, Shane's got it to a T, but you've got to look at the years of experience in that corner. Like you've got Barry McGuigan, there's a lineage, there's a bloodline of boxing. When you look at it like that, it's a really deep knowledge in that corner. But CBS has said they're not going to go for Opataya next. They've got a roadmap, and it's Zerdal Ramirez and potentially Opataya in 2025. So if I was Eddie, I'd be looking to put Opataya in with Zerdal Ramirez, and then everyone's going to have to come to Opataya anyway. You've got to be strategic.
I just think Opataya is top of the pile, personally. I know what you're saying. But I don't necessarily put CBS with Bradis just to think, he's done that. He's going to be able to go in there and do that with him.
I think do you know, because CBS's style is not like really nice on the eye.
What do you mean? It looked well. Richard made him look particularly good on the weekend.
No, but I'm saying that there's moments where he's that person. I hate to put in like a football game analogy, but you're playing someone who said, I can beat you though. Because every time when I see him fight, I feel like Riakporhe should be able to beat CBS. But that's one of his gifts in the sense of you think you can beat him.
Yeah, you think you can beat him.
That's the thing. He takes things away from you that you don't realize. And if he can turn it into his type of fight, his type of speed, I'm telling you, don't write him off.
The corner.
Okay, fair enough. Don't write him off is a fair thing. I'll let you have to. But even at the end where they were just like, who do you want to fight? Opataya was not even close. Not even close to coming out. So
he's clever. He's clever.
What I want to ask you guys, and this is a genuine question, because I will always look at it through biased eyes.
Okay.
What do you think Richard should do next? And
he's got to get active and really lock into box. I don't like now. Are we doing modeling or are we doing? That's what I'm saying.
Boxing? What do you think?
We've seen too much other stuff, and not enough boxing. I'm seeing modeling, the brand building. I'm saying, okay, cool, this is nice. It's good star building stuff, but you need to win as well. So when you start to lose, that stuff looks horrible now. I don't want to see no more modeling or any I need you fighting a bit more often.
Let's be honest. The guy's a model, fam. That's the problem. That's the problem. And he can make money.
That breaks my heart to hear that because I've always backed him from day. No,
but I'm saying when you can.
But I hear what you're saying.
You can make money from not fighting. It's peak, bro. I'm telling you, I used to put down floors and stuff. When I realized that I could do a 15-minute set and make more money, my back's okay. I just got to use my mind a bit more sharper and just tell jokes. Do you think I was getting back to lay floors and paint whole houses? Move. I'm going to tell jokes. So if you're telling me there's an easier way to make money, I'm going to go for it. And that's the problem. When he got his first check, then the next one, and then brand deals are brand dealing. When you start adverts, you know what it looks like when Hugo Boss says, yo, you're going to be the...
I hear it.
And they renew next year for no reason. You get the same thing again. And the thing is, modeling peas is different bread. So he's seen checks bigger than his boxing checks.
Easy. And I don't have to run. I don't have to, no treadmill, no what do you call it? And then even when I look at the treadmill, who's in the gym with me? Angel Fernandez, bro. Take me to the camp. Take me to the camp.
You lot have been burying him since AJ lost to Ruiz. Is it Ruiz?
Yeah, I think it's the Usyk.
No, it was
well done,
Usyk.
AJ. Well done, AJ. And even AJ left that camp and sat down and said, that don't make no sense.
Bro.
I don't know.
I feel sorry for him because he linked up with and it's the coaching issue because AJ used him as like the testing bunny for the first guy that they had. Garcia. And since then, I don't know if he's just ruined his relationship. Who was his first trainer? Who was training him?
Tibbs.
Like
Mark Tibbs.
Everybody goes back to Mark.
Anyone who leaves Mark.
When he was on the Dillian White,
they go bad.
Yeah, but what if Mark Tibbs tweeted? He said that Richard is nowhere near as dangerous as he should be. Tibbsy knows him. Tibbsy had him when he was raw, when he was prepared to take those risks. He was wild. He wasn't tame. And sometimes I think, and this is just me speaking about boxers on a whole, sometimes when they get tame, when they weren't tame, and they get compact, when they were rugged, Deontay Wilder's a prime example. He wasn't the best boxer, but he was getting people out of there because of his rawness. And sometimes I think when you tame that, it takes away that spice that the fighters have. So when Tibbsy put that up, I knew exactly what he was on about. But I'm not into disrespecting any trainers or whatever. You know, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? But Tibbsy made a really good point.
The Star Fox is going crazy.
What's he said?
He goes, maybe he wasn't. He goes, what do you say? Maybe he wasn't trying to get his face bust up because he had a shoot coming up.
Stop that, man. Well, his face did get bust up because his eye was shot in it.
Hey, wait. So October, let's quickly move. I want your thoughts.
Yeah.
I want your thoughts.
I thought you was gonna rinse me. Where's Henry the Hate anyway? Do you see what he did? Do you see what he did to me on Instagram Live?
No. He didn't do that. What did he do?
I tried to say that it's because I was there to speaking to him with his top off and all that, distracting him and that, trying to look all sexy.
No,
he's a hater.
I can't do that to you, October. You know, because I've experienced loss. I've experienced when my guy loses. It's not fun. It's not nice. So I'm gonna. No, because again, you're talking about the midnight train and that, and obviously train delay, signal failure, all of the things. All of
Southeastern Railway.
Southeastern Railway.
Unreliable, mate.
Strikes. Again, I mean, when they, I don't know what to say to you right now. I'm just like the people.
One of them, and I don't know.
People waiting to get home. All I'm saying is, I want to know, like, replacement bus service is crazy. Bus service when you wanted the rail,
a 40-minute train journey turns into a 3.5-hour bus journey, bro.
Wow.
Replacement bus service when I wanted the rail. Move.
I'm still gonna back him.
There's no speed that bus is getting you to.
Man could have went out on his back. I would have backed him still.
Fair enough.
No, I understand it. Wait, last one though. Quickly, we must talk about Tank. Does Tank finally deserve our respect as because we always, I feel like we say who's he gonna fight next. We like Martin, we like the name in terms of we like the opponent, but then we do this thing each and every time we get someone. We're like, nah, but should we just appreciate the moment? Or do we really need to look at the drainage situation that's what we're seeing?
I think obviously there is a pattern with that. But I think what the real issue is, people are arguing about the caliber of fighter that he's going up against, rather than people that are higher up in the rankings. He's more on a name, like who the fighter is as a name. I think he's a really good boxer. I think the word that I'd use to describe Gervonta is patient. He's going to get to you. And I guess he's just not everyone's cup of tea. The weight thing, I'll leave that for them lot, because that's them lot agreeing to do it. No one's holding a gun to anybody's head and saying, you know what, you've got to do this. You can't rehydrate, whatever. That's down to them. So that's a promotional issue or a management issue. What I'd like to see is him just really start to push through with more competition, because I do believe that he's a talented fighter. But I'm not one of these that are going to jump on the train about him just yet.
Thing is for me, is that I can look at Tank and see a special fighter. Like, the opposition is going to obviously validate what my suspicion is, but I look at that fighter and I'm like, he's a special fighter. Let's not play games. But there's rehydration effects. We can't just pretend that they're not there.
But what do we do though?
Like if I mentioned the Floyd Mayweather Marquez performance as an absolute exhibition of great boxing by Floyd, someone immediately goes, yeah, but he didn't make the weight, and then they paid extra to get the benefit. It did happen. I can't go, you're just a hater. No, it happened. So when I'm looking at Frank Martin on those scales, and I'm like, come on, don't tell me you look that man in the face and be like, he just done the weight bad. No, this is weird.
Yeah, he was socked.
There's got to be, like, even Garcia, not that I think the outcome would have been much different, but how Garcia looked on those scales.
Yeah, wild.
Bruv.
But that's down to the obviously the business side, because they're allowing it to happen.
Yeah, but you're saying that about the business side, yeah. But let's say he gets the names, right? Let's say he fights Loma, and Loma agrees to those terms, and then and he looks nuts on the scales, and he gets the Loma name on his CV, but Loma looked mad on the scale. Nobody will pretend. They won't allow that with Loma.
Do you think Loma? I was about to say, do you think even Loma would do it though? Because I think he's somebody that's quite forthright and would say, "Well, actually, I'm not going to play."
No, because what could happen is he could be looking for a cash out check, and they could be offering him the money.
Okay.
And then he goes,
and that's what
okay, fair enough.
Wait, hold on. It does make me laugh because Wilder got hella praise for being a KO artist. Tank is similar, just different way, and also Tank is a way better boxer. He's a really good boxer.
He's calculated.
He's a really intelligent boxer. I've seen him, like, there's stuff that he does, and even that knockout was ruthless.
Yeah,
but you see, he's actually practicing the same move in the changing rooms, and then he followed it through in the ring, which is what I like to see. The drills actually work, and that's what hurts me about. And I'm going back to it again, but that's what hurts me about Richard, because I've seen the drills that he did, and then I saw him stand up like a punch bag. It hurts.
It hurts, and I know, like, again, because you and Madonna gotta like set up a group chat.
Don't put me in there with them.
I think you can take her. I think you can take her
before my thing gets locked down.
I think you can take her.
They're on some high shit, man. Don't mention my name around.
You can take her. Stay on the jab. Stay on the jab. Go to the body early. Trust me. Middle rounds.
And again, father time is
father time. Father time. That ain't father time. That's Antiques Roadshow.
Nah, get rid of that. You lot, our sister October.
That's a press conference I can't wait to see.
That's a press. She said, Antiques Roadshow is rude.
That's wild.
Travis, again, it's good to have the reader back, bro. Again, because my dyslexic. Yeah, that's you.
Alexander the Great says, made it at work, but I had to come on. CBS was my prediction because he's such an underdog since he lost previously to Riakporhe. Hope you guys are well. And he's coming again. He goes, my connection is trash. CBS, I called it. Tank has skills without the resume to match. He goes, if Ben Whittaker tried walking me to my corner, I would have pulled an Andrew Gallotta versus Bo combo to the balls next round. That's nasty work.
Combo, though. Why's he want to do that for?
That's nasty work.
How you guys doing?
What's happening, bro?
Listen. Yeah.
How you doing,
bro?
Welcome to the show, man. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to have this Tank conversation? It's uncomfortable.
We can start off with Tank.
Let's go. Talk to me right now.
Nasty work at the weigh-in. Absolutely nasty. Frank looked like he was in the Thriller video, and then Tank did a backflip.
Bro,
Tank did a backflip. I was like, this is terrible.
He's so comfortable at his weight.
He came lighter. He came in lighter, 133.
Bro, it's sad. It was sad to see, and you know that even if Frank Martin won, he wouldn't have had the energy to do the backflip that my man did. He wouldn't even have that weight drain energy, bro.
Honestly, he did well though, but it was inevitable, innit?
It was coming. There was a moment. You know when because obviously he made him flinch in the lead up to this.
No. I don't like the flinch. I don't like the flinch narrative.
He was still standing there. That was reactions. I just think he was just reacting. He did throw a hand up as well.
Bro, if I'm about to square up with you and I know we're about to fight, you do anything, I'm going to react because what the hell, bro?
Guess what?
He put a hand up. He didn't jump back. He put a hand up straight away.
His hand was up defensively.
Guess what, guys? Guess what, though? Guess what? You know, muscle memory is a funny thing, innit? You see, in the third or fourth round, he did side, and the flinch, he almost turned round, and you know what Gervonta did? He just started laughing, bro. Because I did this to you. Bro, it's a sign for me. I'm making you flinch in the ring while we're fighting, bro. I'm telling you, it's fine, but I'm telling you that it's these little things to say, I've got you, bro. Where however you don't want to take these shots that I'm throwing at you right now. You want to
talking about a man. You're talking about a man flinching during a boxing match. Are we talking sensibly here or not?
Brother, I'm telling you, something happened. You know, there's little moments, and you know these moments in boxing, but there's moments where it says, bro, I've got you. You're afraid of me. You don't.
So wait, are you supposed to stay still? That's my thing.
No,
so
I'm not
for you to believe he ain't got him, he's supposed to stay there and chance getting hit in the mouth.
There was a different reaction, bro. It was a different reaction, bro. It was a cowering of fear,
That's
bro.
Crazy.
Cowering of fear.
He was scared though. He was scared though, but
it was cowering,
bro. He's in there with Tank. He knows the guy has power, bro. What are you saying? If we are in a boxing ring, no, forget the boxing ring. We'll forget boxing ring. If we're standing face to face and you move like that, there's nothing in me that should be standing still.
Bro, all I'm saying is there was fear. There was heavy fear, and he knew that he didn't. And then when they asked him in the corner, what are you saying about? He said, "How you handling it?" Like Derek was asking him, right? And he goes, "Listen, I'm dealing with." He goes, "Those shots to the body, them not keeping it real in the corner, bro." He said, "Yo, those shots to the body, yeah."
No, but let's talk about Ryan Garcia going straight to what do you call it?
Funny
to Tank's corner after his stablemate and trainer just picking themselves up from the floor.
Yeah, that's mad. Don't be over there in the opposite corner begging it with my man. Like, I know he had the top that said rematch, yeah, but you was moving like you wanted to be besties with my man.
It was disgusting.
Oh, no, because Ryan is in a funny place in his life as well.
And it continues as well with Caleb Plant. It just he was just there misbehaving.
Let me tell you, man, something, yeah? Caleb Plant is the worst guy to be starting personal beef with because he's an on-site man. He's on-site. The minute I get to see him
on his ones,
bro, the guy don't even drink beer and smash beer in his face. That means in a quick moment, he's grabbed it.
I'm saying he's 2 for 2 in these skirmishes, bro. Because I remember that slap that he gave to the Charlos. I'm gonna say he gave it to the whole Charlo family because that slap,
everybody got slapped on that one.
That slap, even if I was like a second, third generation cousin, bro, I felt that slap. That slap was wickedness, bro. Yeah. They gotta get that right.
Couldn't do it to Canelo though. Couldn't do it to Canelo. Canelo got him.
Yeah,
slapped his glasses off.
Canelo yeah. But he went for it though. He went for it.
Yeah.
He's always gonna go for it. That's the one thing you say about
it. I respect it.
Yeah, you have to remind us about the Canelo one still. Maybe he's 2 for 1 still. Yeah, he's 2 for 1.
No, but he still attempted it. He went straight to him. That's all I'm saying. Like
so what we saying? Talk to us the UK thing. Obviously, we saw Riakporhe's performance. Do you think it's like, you know, brand endorsement deals and just a new life for my man, or do you think he can really, you know, bite down on the gum shield and get it right and just get back?
It makes you look at AJ differently because that guy has had endorsements and brand deals from the beginning, and he's been able to stay at the top for long. So you can, I see how you were saying, yeah, he's a model. You can actually do both. You see someone doing both for a matter of years and kind of being a flagship for the sport. So I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
No, but the problem is if you have those, like AJ, like kind of became the man, and a lot of endorsements came after him being the man. If you become the brand guy before the actual work in the ring.
You say that he came in loud. AJ started with a lot of stuff.
As soon as he won, though, when he won that title, the deals went
from debut. From the
debut. Remember, he's the Olympic champ.
Yeah,
going into this thing, so he did get he got the big rollout.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that thing is modeling career might be bigger than his actual boxing career. Like,
you're not lying.
That's what I'm talking about. Like AJ, at least you could say they could balance up on the scales. He was at the Olympics, bro. He went to the Olympics, so that's really a big deal already.
And not just that, but AJ's endorsements were all around boxing. They weren't in a separate arena. Whereas Riakporhe is over there. He's mingling with different people. He's moving around. That stuff is gonna have an effect because you're the only one in that environment that has to run in the morning.
But I'm talking about quantity as well. Quantity in terms of like the actual amount of deals. That it's two different. They're two different people, two different beasts.
There's one guy that is AJ. Well, that's the one thing you can say. But then sometimes you've been built, or they've been teaching you this is what your life is gonna look like. Andy Ruiz couldn't deal with it. All the ones that came in and was told like just got the millions after, they weren't ready for it. Them out. It takes them out. But again, if you've been designed, prepped for this lifestyle, they told you, listen, bro, we're gonna get all the deals. We're gonna do things that we've never seen before. You're gonna.
I think he bottled it though. I just think he bottled it. I think he turned up and he just couldn't perform. He just wasn't listening to the corner. I'm from South as well, and I'm Urubu as well, so I just felt like a twat. I was supporting him heavy,
bro. Listen, I've got that small tribe tax as well. I mean, Joe, bro,
disgusting.
Our tribe is even far from each other, bro. So you know you have to hold up the Robo brothers in these moments. But I knew. Sorry, bro. Listen, anything else you want to say before we get out here?
Ben Whittaker needs a pro coach. I would say he needs it. Ever since he left Sugar Hill, he's not really been like dropping. The power's kind of funny now. He's not sitting on the shots. He's gone back to that. But you can see him with that Joby guy. You can see he's gone back to that kind of amateur style, moving around, point scoring. Like he was sitting on his punches before and dropping guys.
And you know that crunk power, and they had him chopping. But didn't he get injured as well? Didn't he come off a long injury? Like, so you never know if that's added to it. Because I know he's chopping wood before.
The shoulder, innit? I think it was the shoulder.
But that guy that made him go viral, he knocked that guy out. And that was after the injury. So I think and that was around that time he wasn't with Sugar Hill after that fight. And it's just been point scoring.
Well, the thing is, I still feel like he needs the rounds that he does get.
Yeah.
But you never know, man. You don't know. I
don't sleep on Ezra, though. But anyway, listen, folks.
Nice one.
Come on, man. Big up.
Players, bro.
Don't sleep on Ezra, fam. You never know. He wasn't coming to lie down today. There you go, AB.
Yo.
What's going on, bro?
Talk to us.
Yeah, so when I think was it last week, you know when you have that fight week, I won't say doubt because it was, I think, as fight week came up, I was like to myself, you know what, CBS, I'm starting to fancy him.
Hey,
Pause.
That's crazy.
Pause.
Strong fancy. Yes. No, I'm playing.
How do you mean? How do you mean, though?
No, like, because I think someone made a point about saying activity is key, and I said, and I said that's true. And so I was just looking back at footage. I was like, so who was the last guy Richard fought? And it was time ago. So anyway, now fast forward now, and then you're looking at the way Billam-Smith's just dealing with guys, and like the way he dealt with a co-lead, and I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, now come fight night. I'm like, yeah, no, Billam-Smith's winning this. I think after the first few rounds,
you lot tried to tell me when I was in here saying, hey, guys, I don't know, usually I get to fight week and everyone was cussing me in the chat. I said, listen, guys,
that's funny.
I'm telling you now, there's things that could happen. And the corner, we're talking about who's in the corner, bro. This guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, there you go. Listen.
This is the thing. Experience plays the thing. And this is the thing with the whole Angel Fernandez situation. And I think this is going back to the Fraser Clark as well for a bit. Going back to the Fraser Clark, Fabio Wardley thing. I think that was a factor. If I was to say why I was probably on the Fabio Wardley side, but the only reason why I edged with Fraser Clark was that Olympic experience. But now going back to this fight, I just got some just looking back at the whole fight, I just got some Doctor Strange vibes, man. Because it was the exact same thing that happened in the Okoli fight.
True. It's very true.
It was the exact same thing. And Chris Billam-Smith nullified things work. But don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. When Riakporhe was at distance, and you can see his face, Billam-Smith's face after it, his face was mashed up. So
what Riakporhe did wrong, there was one moment, amazing, rocked him, and then he throws like a low blow, and he just ruined it.
He kept falling into him as well. It's like no, but you know what I think? I think honestly, there's some of the moments where he found success, but then was tired and was like, okay, now I've done something. I can stop. I can just put a damper on things for a second, because I don't know that he was prepared for this fight. Honestly, I don't look at him and think he'd done every single thing he could have done in the gym for this fight.
Yeah,
That's how it looked.
I think when you guys when you speak about the whole modeling thing and the whole, you know, I guess like we say with the whole activity thing is key, and I do feel like maybe when, you know, what's it, you're modeling, there's nothing wrong with it, because at the end of the day, money is money, and you've got to earn your money. So like whether you know
what's the model though, that's the thing. You know, some people will lose brand endorsements because they're not winning anymore. And this is the thing though, activity being well known. I remember when he done one modeling thing with a horse as well. So it's stuff like that as well, not just being known within the boxing industry, transferring over to like the horsing industry as well. So it's not just that, it's spreading your brand over, you know, different fields. But I do feel like when you're not winning, that's just damaging.
Diabolical.
I haven't even touched it. I didn't put that comment up. That's nothing to do with me, bro. What's wrong with Travis? No, Trev, no. You can't come back and be on this nonsense. No, I'm taking the comment down. No, he's gonna go, bro. What? Bro. Look at this loser. Nah, you ain't even lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Bro. Man.
This is like last year.
Here, bro? Where do we go from here?
On to the next fight. Jack Massie versus Chamberlain.
It was a good fight, though.
Oh yeah. And I think Fing said it yesterday. The difference between Jack Massie and Isaac Chamberlain, I think, was the corner in the championship rounds. The championship rounds, that's what, you know.
Yeah.
I think that's the 9-12. That's what pretty much won it, in my opinion. Anyway.
That's true.
Not trying to take again. He stayed there to be hit at times as well. Like, I wish he was a bit more evasive. Like, I wish that it's mad, man. It's one of those fights that I would like to see again, though. But I don't know if there's a rematch on. I don't know if there's a clause or anything. So I can imagine them not fighting again. Personally, I can imagine him just wanting to move on. But that's the third loss for Chamberlain, right?
Yeah,
that's a Coley.
Yes.
Yeah. So
this is the guy who Joseph Parker beat, isn't it?
Yeah, Jack Massie. It's such a random, name, but like, yeah.
Okay. And
so
I feel I was going to touch on the Gervonta Davis fight quick, but
yeah, go ahead.
All else, I think I woke up just. I think I grabbed the last few rounds, and you could just see already. I think it was like 4 to whenever he knocked him out.
4 to 8. I think it was 8 rounds.
He was just 4 to 8. He was just waiting. It was just pure calculations. It was just pure calculations. He was waiting, and then even if he was losing the rounds, he said, "I don't care." And then I think when he set him up with that,
what I like about him though is he does stalk you into the corner. He takes you there. So it's not like
he cuts off the ring.
Not like he pushes you back, forces you to be where you don't really want to be, because if you want to stay there and trade, that's not going to work for you. So then after, like, because I would say Martin he was up on people's scorecards. Like the first earlier rounds, he was boxing brilliant. But again, how many times have we seen that with this competitor? So anyway, we've got to keep it moving, bro. So many people waiting.
No.
Take care, bro.
Yo.
Yes, Danny.
Hey, Danny, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing all good, man.
We ain't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah. Hey, love to Craig as well. Love to Craig. Yeah, man. And what do you call it? Just quickly on that though, what's the plan? Is it just get back in the gym, understand what went wrong, what we doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Just understanding that, knowing not to change too much stuff too soon. And yeah, we'll be back. Craig was at Selhurst Park, still enough love. Do you know what I mean? We're not hiding. We was outside. But big up you, man, for coming to Saudi as well, man. Great look, man.
It was a moment, bro. Man, it was a moment, bro. It was a literally,
bro.
And we didn't tell him we were coming, bro. So when he's just there walking through,
like, on the presser, yeah.
Love that.
Hey, that tune, the intro, everything solid. So, but we got to let's focus on some stuff right now. Should we talk about your guy Benavidez, who's been I'm not gonna call him out and say something, but I'm saying, bro, he's finally fighting people his size, isn't it? And it's not looking the way it should be looking.
Not looking exciting, bro.
It's not looking the way it should be looking, bro. I'm just saying, he's finally fighting guys who he's meant to be fighting, bro. This is his meat. This is
Danny's about to bat for Gvozdyk right now.
Yeah. No, listen to this, yeah? Okay, you're talking about fight guys that his own size. All right, he's fought, what's his name? Anthony Durrell, who was his size, down at 168. He was a big lad. Caleb Plant's a big guy, was his size too. But okay, let's talk about
Caleb Plant.
Come on.
But anyways, let's stick to the 175 thing.
No. Stay. Caleb's not a big guy, bro.
He's 6'2".
We seen Caleb, bro. He's not. He's not.
He's not, bro. We met
Caleb, bro.
All right, but when you're talking about Alexander Gvozdyk, all right, you're talking about an Olympic medalist for one. You saw he come in shape, everything. He beat Adonis Stevenson, was the lineal champion, WBC, only got beat by Arthur Beterbiev in the 11th round, gave Beterbiev his hardest fight, was winning the fight all the way up until Beterbiev finally caught up with him and stopped him, had a hiatus, come back, broke up Bolotnik when Bolotnik was on a mad run and had 2 other wins.
I told you would.
And David Benavidez was outpointing him, landing big boy combinations. Yeah, he wasn't able to hurt him, but Beterbiev wasn't hurting him until later on. I never said Benavidez is some massive one-punch clean out artist, but he done what he needed to do and had a great performance.
Did you not say that he would wipe out all the light heavies?
When did I say that?
I feel like you say that. Is that right, KG? I feel like he
was
campaigning for my man.
My thing was he would beat Canelo, and I was saying that from 4 years ago. Remember, that was the thing I was talking about, the Canelo thing. Remember, this light heavy thing, he's only that's a new thing because he couldn't get the Canelo fight. He's even said after the fight, he's still looking to try and get that Canelo fight at 168. But when it comes to the light heavyweight division,
he ain't ready for no Canelo, bro.
No, he can't beat Beterbiev.
He ain't ready for no damn Canelo, fam. Allow it, man.
Whatever. You know you would.
We saw right. We saw Benavidez throw it, and I was looking at the punch rate. I just want to see what kind of punch is going to be throwing in there. And I said, this is what we think is going to get done. Come on, man, stop this nonsense. Let's behave ourselves. It was a great performance, bro. It was a great performance, bro.
I think it was. Listen, no one ain't jumping up to 175 and fighting Gvozdyk in their first fight. You know, there's light heavyweights who've been there for years and they've been ducking that Gvozdyk fight. Let's keep it a buck tonight, man.
Looking like you're talking about some amateur, bro. We're talking about Benavidez that's been around the block, bro.
Yeah. And
Danny, stop this.
Stop this.
No. We're not going to stop.
It's a Monday evening, bro.
It's a Monday evening, bro.
No.
I don't like how Daddy's looking at the weigh-in, bro.
From one bald man to another. I had to speak to you on a level, bro. 2 eggheads, bro. We're talking to you right now, bro. Bro, you're moving mad.
No, I'm not. Listen, how about what? Listen, Boatsie's looking for a fight. How about he fight Gvozdyk next?
Huh?
Boatsie's looking for a fight still. How about he fight Gvozdyk?
Well, Boatsie's been linked to Hutchinson and Yards. Hutchinson.
Was he? Okay, well, fair enough. But yeah, there's some guys they was offered Gvozdyk fights and they didn't want to know Gvozdyk. Benavidez has moved up a weight and that's his first fight. That's not normal. You don't fight Gvozdyk in your light heavyweight debut.
Was Gvozdyk active before this fight?
Yeah,
he was. Yes, he was active. Yes, he was, Travis. And
yeah, doesn't matter though.
But anyways, let's talk about
kill it. You said your guy was gonna mash up the light heavyweight division, bro. You spoke.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Pull up the receipts. And I didn't say that.
You're king right now. Apologize to Canelo.
That's my nephew. That's my nephew. My nephew mashed work against a serious light heavyweight contender, and I'm proud of him.
All right.
But let's talk about what happened on Selhurst Park. Now,
all right, let's do it.
Chris Billam-Smith, yeah, he needs to be stopped because he's going around just mashing up bare ends. Like, first of all, yeah, he went to Brixton and punched up Isaac.
Yeah.
Then he went. So PDC's gone. Then he went to Mashtown Hackney and broke up a Coley.
No.
Then he's gone to PYG SN1 and beat Riakporhe.
This is
So what? We need a ghetto you, surely.
We need a Lucian man. We need a Lucian man to pull up. And
There's
I don't even know who's there.
Ellis Zorro.
No, Ellis, bro.
No, I'm joking. Ellis, my guy, but yeah. So we ain't got. So we've run out. So yeah, it's mad. It's mad. We run out.
Under, bro.
He's
right
done it,
now,
bro.
It's an Australian thing.
It's Upper Tyre. We're gonna have to give Upper Tyre a blue bar visa. I'm giving Upper Tyre a blue bar visa.
Yeah.
He can represent the country under the paperwork.
It's not gonna
It's
happen.
either Australia or Mexico, and we just say that Zerdo's from Elephant and Castle.
I've already signed off on the blue bar visa for Upper Tyre. Still, he will represent the ends.
Don't get it. Stop writing off CBS, bro. This is the mistake that we've all been making.
I'm gonna write him off if he fights Upper Tyre. I'm happy to gamble there. I don't care.
But I don't think he's going to fight him. He said that he wants Zerdo next.
That fight.
Yeah. He wants Zerdo in Vegas. That's a big thing because the Mexican market, great money. So hey, and he's had a great. He beat Tommy McCarthy when McCarthy was like proper McCarthy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Who else? He's Commonwealth champion, world champion. So yeah, we got to put respect on his name at the end of the day.
We have to now. We're at that space now where it's like he keeps doing the unthinkable, keeps winning, and it is what it is. Just to pivot though, to this Tank conversation, because I even called Base as well. Goes Base, like, when are we all gonna give Tank his credit for being the monster that because he is a monster in there.
Yes, he is, and he scores some great knockouts and he's got a great ring IQ. But what it is, we need to see him against the top boys like Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson.
And they're having those talks at the moment about the Lomachenko fight, which is, that's nice to hear.
That's clever fighting Loma at this time because Loma's still like, it's a great time to fight Loma. It's Mayweather-esque, He's doing Mayweather-esque kind of things at the moment.
Loma's still looking good. Loma's still looking good.
And I don't like the Mayweather-esque business because Mayweather fought
anywhere. Travis tried to tell me that Father Time with Loma in his last fight before. Now he's looking good again.
When I say Father Time about Loma?
You mentioned Father Time, bro. You said this guy can't keep doing this. I remember you said Father Time is post because after Haney's fought again in it and he won a championship. I remember that, bro.
Yeah, but did you see him fight?
We had a Father Time conversation, bro.
When?
We did, bro. I'm telling you right now, we've had a Father Time conversation.
You're gonna have to find it. I've forgotten then if that's what happened already.
He probably said it, but he probably said that before he saw him again in the last fight. Because remember,
go look at him.
Loma took a bit of time off, so it was fair to assume that. But then we saw him again and saw, listen, he's still that guy. But at the end of the day, so we still need to see that. But I wouldn't say Tank is Mayweather because Mayweather fought Diego Corrales, Janero Hernandez, you know what I mean? He was fighting all them guys, Sean Bay Mitchell, DeMarcus Corley, Ricky Hatton, all these guys primed out. So let's not talk about when he's like, and he fought Canelo still when he was an old man. So let's not talk about the last couple of years of his career. Tank's in his 20s. When Floyd was in his 20s, he was fighting all the top dogs primed out and mashing work. There weren't no funny weights thing and stuff like that. But the thing is, Frank Martin, yeah, he looked drained, but that's because he looks mad hench out of camp because he's been fighting at 135 all the time. It's not like he just come from 140 and went down. It's the same weight class he's been fighting the whole time. So maybe he just looks like that at weigh-ins in general, and we just didn't know that because we haven't really watched his weigh-ins.
Well, that's a fair statement, but I just think he looked disgusting on the scales. I feel like the rehydration thing must have had something to do with it. But if you're saying that there's a possibility he could have just looked like that at most of his weigh-ins, then it's one of the ones I take it back. I'll walk that statement back.
Yeah, because I've never seen him at a weigh-in before, but I know that he's mad hench, like he's got big arms and shoulders and stuff like that. So it's probably a lot to take it down. But the thing is, also with that, I was going back to that Richard Riakporhe, Chris Billam-Smith thing with the corners. My problem is that I think that a lot of British fighters get gassed when they hear a Spanish name for a trainer.
Yeah.
You hear Angel Fernandez, Ismael Salas. It sounds all, you know, spicy, and they're going to give you this Cuban skills, and it ain't it really. You know, Chris Billam-Smith keeping it straight, British beef. Like Shane McGuigan with the lineage, Barry McGuigan, Josh Pritchard, former GB boxer as well, in his corner. So this is proper pedigree in his corner. Angel Fernandez, did he ever box before?
I don't even know where
No,
this.
I don't actually know. I don't know.
I just know that always in there. I just know him from the AJ corner.
And no, and that's the thing. This was the first. Do you know why Angel looked like he was out of ideas? Because this is the first time he had to be the lead singer in a corner. Because before, he's normally like Kelly Rowland. He ain't even the second voice. He's the third voice.
You're not doing that to Kelly Rowland. Not on this podcast.
No.
That statement right back.
No, sorry, not Kelly Rowland. Michelle.
Right.
He was Michelle. Sorry, Michelle, not Kelly.
Absolutely. Not on this podcast, you're not.
Yeah, no, sorry, not Kelly. Michelle, because he was always
a banger, fam.
Yeah. No, big up Kelly. And she stayed with the group the whole time, unlike Latavia and Latoya. But anyways.
That knowledge there, bro.
I'm a master aficionado. Master aficionado. But yeah, so this was the first time he had to actually lead sing in a corner. So that's why he was out of ideas, where he's normally the third, fourth voice. Yeah. So this is why he looked, and Shane, we know Shane's been done it.
Joe Shock winners coming back to the corner at times. He did. Mm-hmm. I saw that. Yes. No, but, bro, I don't know. I don't know what to do with like, because some people say, you know, when you think you're hating and stuff, but then we have to look at the guys that have left the trainer that they had in Dillian, and it's the same man, bro. We're looking at the same people. You leave Tibbs, you leave Tibbsy, and I saw
the rule is from now on,
growth.
You don't leave Mark. You don't leave Mark.
I can wait. Riakporhe, wasn't he signed? Isn't he Dillian's guy though? Isn't he?
Now he wasn't guy, but then Dillian got mad because he didn't take a title shot. I think it was.
Yeah, the Jaya Pattaya one. But yeah, look, that's why man like Johnny Fisher, he's going from strength to strength. Stick with Mark, man.
That's it. If I don't leave, you know, you actually said
don't stray from the mark. That's the title for the next one.
I like that. But you know what? There's more people to come on. I don't want to hog the mic, but big up you, man. Every time, make sure, hey guys, hit that like button now.
Yes,
it's free. Hit it now, now. Hit it now.
Big up,
come on, let's go. That's our brother. Listen, Fight Fan TV, bro.
Come on,
everybody, turn the volume down.
It's about to get loud in here
right now. Yo, you usually call me out, Tony, saying when I'm worrying about fighters, when the fight is coming up and I'm saying, yo, you need to address this side. You said it's feminine energy, bro. I can't call it. I don't know what to call it, but I know I was right. What are you telling me right now? Riakporhe. Let's go.
Wow. I mean, guys, this weekend has been a weekend of upsets. You guys haven't really addressed it, to be honest, because do you realize how many upsets? We started off on Friday. You ain't even mentioned LeBron Richards getting swapped out.
Hot cross buns. Hot cross buns.
You didn't mention the monster, Subriel Matias, getting done.
Carol.
Yeah?
We ain't done that. No, but
we have to leave food for you guys. We left food for you, man.
So still. I'm warming it up because you know there's been a whole bunch of upsets this weekend. I mean, Isaac Chamberlain, Dan Aziz getting a draw. You know, listen, this weekend's been mad, and I ain't joking. I was at the Box Cup, Haringey Box Cup yesterday. Bunch of boxing man there. You man would have seen, and as much people would have said, I was on the TV on Saturday night at Sellers Park. I've seen a bunch of boxing this weekend, so tomorrow's show is going to be packed. But let's get to the point real quick. What do you want to ask me?
I want to ask you about the weight training situation. I want to ask, is it time to show Gervonta respect, or does Gervonta still a lot to do before nationwide it happens? Nationwide, because to the casuals, he's loved.
Listen, I've always been on the Gervonta train. I've said it from day one. I think he could be the best that we've seen for a long time in that division and divisions above. But I have to be honest and say the man needs to get better competition. And he needs to stop all the tomfoolery of messing around with your Ryan Garcias. Look, I've had it out today with some people, some mutual friends on a mutual conversation WhatsApp group.
In that group, yeah, I was in there. But I tried to get your back from.
Yeah. I love Gervonta, but it's time to step up. He needs to step in with, the right people and making his legacy with big fights.
Would you say also two though? He's only probably needs two nice fights to settle the crowd, and everyone will be fine. Everyone will be again a Lomachenko fight.
If he knocks out Lomachenko next, the conversation after a while we're not.
But the thing is, it's all very well saying, well, if you just knock out Lomachenko, that secures your legacy. No, it don't, because we've seen people being undisputed champion in 2-3 weight classes. And now we're looking at Gervonta and going, how can you be the face of boxing? You ain't even unified in one. You know what I mean? You haven't even unified 2 belts yet. So if you want to be up there as the face of boxing and say, oh, I'm all that and a slice of bread, you need to be unifying a division, then doing what Terence Crawford is doing and saying, I'm going to take on the challenge up in a weight above me.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah? Calling out man at 147 if you're that big.
You ain't going to do that.
That's real, though. It's real.
That's what you've got to do.
So what do you think?
You've got to challenge yourself.
So what do you think about the rehydration stipulations? Like, do you put anything on that?
Look, Tank's a very clever man, and as I said in the chat, boy, he's dog walking people at the fight negotiation table. He's literally going in and dog walking people there, and good on him, because what you do at the table in terms of negotiation is down to you and your negotiator. If I can get an advantage over you before I walk into the ring, I'm gonna do it. And he seems to have the best people behind him. I can't knock him for that.
Again, Tank's only here for the money, nothing else, no legacy. I think again, from the people from the Mayweather gym, from that Mayweather lineage, I would say he's the one that is the most different and he's not trying to be Floyd, which is good, which I like about him. I think that's the difference. He's fully himself. Even his build up now he's really entertaining. Everything he's doing is entertaining. So he's getting.
I love him. I love him as a purist of the sport. Forget all the outside of ring stuff. It's what he does in the ring that is the most entertaining. He is pure box office. He deserves flowers for his boxing skills and nothing else. Yeah. But we have to see those skills in against the very best.
Fair.
When Sugar Ray Leonard took on Marvin Hagler, nobody thought Sugar Ray stood a chance. And that was what secured greatness.
Bam.
Listen, what time's the show? Let people know what time's the show, bro.
Yeah, Base will be in attendance. It's 9 p.m. tomorrow night on the Undefeated podcast. Big up yourself.
That's my guy. We know we might as well do it as well. We might as well do it. Bring in brother Base, bro.
Yeah. What's going on, Base, bro?
Greetings and salutations, everybody. How are we?
Come on, Base. I'm not gonna lie. I was saying that we had a light phone call, and it felt like this is where I got the whole moving the goalpost thing. It felt like goalposts have been moved. It felt like we're looking at this guy be great. We're getting someone that knows how to sell a fight. All the pieces of boxing, this guy is really understanding. Even to the point of when he's winning, bro, they're doing the count. Have you ever seen someone on the ropes while the count is going? What is that?
I mean, that's very entertaining. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Tank Davis ain't got skills or that he's not a good fighter. Here's my question. Frank Martin, right? How long ago did you find out about Frank Martin?
Not long. I ain't got extended.
Right. Okay. Name me two of his opponents in his entire career. Name me two.
Come from is his brethren though.
Okay. So here's the thing. Here's something you probably don't know about Frank Martin. He didn't start boxing until he was 19 years old. He's 29 now.
This is the conversation. I wanted
so
you
that's a 10-year gap. Now we know most people.
I wanted to bring this up because this is a conversation we had, but I didn't want to. I knew you had this set up. When you said that to me on the phone, yeah, that's still young, bro. 19 that's still young.
There you go.
The 19, bro. You can develop these skills a lot.
But we're talking about 10. He's had 10 years of experience. He didn't have that many amateur fights. I think he had about 20 amateur fights or so, and he's had 18 professional fights up until now, and he had a state of inactivity. Now, I'm not saying that Frank Martin isn't a decent level guy, but he's nowhere near world class. He was still a 29-year-old prospect who was attached to Errol Spence Jr.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. That's very legit. At the same time,
Woodley did have a extensive
But Fabio Wardley's fighting for a British heavyweight title. He's not fighting for a world title, is he?
But at the end of the day,
the class that he's gone up against Frazier.
Frazier is also only fighting for a British heavyweight. He's not at world level. They are at the similar level. You're talking about Tank Davis, who's been fighting at world level or thereabouts since 2017. That's 7 years against a guy that's having his first real step up.
But people are still saying he's not had any significant fights. So what level we really talking about?
No. They say no. What they say about Tank is he doesn't fight people in the weight classes he's in. He's fought world level guys. He's either brought them down from 140 and put stipulations on them, or put them at 140 with stipulations, or he's brought people up from 126 or 130 up to 135, and there's still stipulation. Now, if you look at the Frank Martin thing, most of the time, I mean, don't get me wrong, Tank has got absolutely every right to do this. So I'm not saying anything bad about him for that. But when you look at the fact that he's got Frank Martin doing that weigh-in at probably like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, when most people these days is having their weigh-ins at 11 o'clock. Frank Martin can't get no nutrients, no water or nothing in his system for like 6 hours during the day. You know what I'm saying? There's difference. It's the same thing he did in the Ryan Garcia fight. They had their weigh-in at, I think it was 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when most of the time you do that at 12 or 11. So I'm not saying that he's not good. He's a very good fighter, but get in there with someone in the top 5, as I said to you on the phone, and I'm quite happy to give you the plaudits that other people are if you do the business. But if you're doing the business in fights that you're heavily favored to win, why should I invest in that?
If he fights Loma, people might say that he might say that Loma was too old. This ain't even
they might do, but here's one thing that they can't say. Loma's got a very good engine. That's one thing he's got. He's got IQ. He's not obviously as fast as he used to be. But one thing that he does have, or that won't affect him the same as what's affecting these others. You see all of that doing the weigh-in at like 2-3 in the afternoon? That's fine for Loma. Let's not forget, he's still really a 126-pound guy. 130. That extra time's not going to bother him. He'll probably tell Tank, all right, we do it the morning of. I'm cool. I'm used to these weights. I'm where you came from, so it's all right. It's a level playing field.
The only issue is that Loma is just, he's getting older. We'll never be able to negate the age in the conversation.
And that's fine. But again, I will give him his plaudits against an aging Lomachenko, because at least I know where the pedigree is. And I know that he's of the same weight class and he's of the same size. These other guys, these other ones, I can't give you the plaudits we're after when we're talking, Mandem that's coming up from 126 or 130, or people that have got these mad stipulations and weight clauses on them. It's not the same. So I told you, I'll give him, if he's Shakur Stevenson, Denis Brenchek, maybe even Emmanuel Navarrete and Vasily Lomachenko. Any of them. If he gets the work done, I got nothing else to say about Tank. He's that guy. He's legit, especially if he cleans out and he goes on a run. of them. But more of these light touches is that's not getting my respect.
To be the face of boxing. Listen, anyway, you lot got a lot to break down.
Before I go, two things. I need to make 2 announcements. So the first one, this is a bit of good news for the people, right? Now, as you guys know, I wasn't on the breakdown last week. Primarily, that's because we was in the employment tribunal. It got a bit sticky.
You're an absolute disgrace.
But I want to say,
space. I just want to cut you there and make you know that there was a private conversation.
No. But the thing is, it's good. Now I'll tell you why it's good. I'll tell you why it's good. We got to sort of some negotiations. I was actually given some annual leave for the year. I've got 2 days. They gave me another day last week as a gesture of goodwill.
Base, and you are revealing confidential information.
Yeah, but I feel like I need to.
I have to make you aware.
I get annual. No, I even get a pay rise in 75 working days. The only problem is we only work on Mondays and Tuesdays, so that ain't happening until the end of next year. But at least it's coming. I just wanted to let the people know that we're all good.
And I can publicly say I suggested the pay rise in 75.
I'll give him that. Also,
can he just divulge the contract like this though?
Well, I'm allowed to because it's my contract. I can say what I want about my contract. It's fine. I didn't tell them what I'm getting paid. Just that there's a pay rise coming next year sometime. Also, people, if you're in the chat today, obviously, I did see you guys earlier on, obviously giving me the hail up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow, guys, on the breakdown, it will be a bit of a special one for myself because tomorrow, and I'm gonna say is actually my dad's birthday. All right. So I want everyone who's in the chat now, come tomorrow. You don't have to stay for the whole show. I know it's not for everyone, but if you come with the present emojis, the confetti, balloons, birthday cakes, just come in, hail up, and then you can leave if you want to. I appreciate it. Please just show up for us. Do it for him, and thank you very much for your time and your love and your attendance.
Bro,
salute you.
Love you, man. Big up, man.
Love always.
Basically, love you, man. Literally, yeah, that's our guy, man. Literally, real one, absolute real one, fam. So again, we're gonna make sure that 75 working days, bro. I mean, 75.
Might even put a little extra sauce on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of guy I am. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. 75. Obviously, we calculated that. Well, I do have to mention, I calculated that differently. I was February 26th. That's what I came up to. So quite confusing hearing him say that. What that's all about. But anyway, we did have a good meeting, and I'm glad that's all behind us.
Are we back on? Are we matching? I mean, now we wait Queensbury.
Wait, I feel like we're better at handling PR, so I'll say Matchroom.
With Matchroom, no 10-0 though. I don't want to sign up with Matchroom. 10-0 is crazy, bro. Well, these guys have been waiting for a while, so we just same time it's a bit mad because I feel like base ended it just now.
Yeah, it was a good man. That was
a strong ending. Vamp, it's a next. I'm sorry, bro.
You guys on next week, man. Sorry, guys, man.
H-Hammer as well, man. All right, listen, Trav. Prayers for October. Can you pray for October right now?
October Warren.
Yeah, October Warren. And I think we need green. I don't know if it's green teeth, but we need someone right now because you have to pray in the Heavenly Father's. We quick prayer for October.
That character is in remission.
In the Heavenly Father work.
October, we know you're going through a tough time right now. You know what I mean? Because when the midnight train leaves and you got that was the last train, it's rough.
You can't get home
because the night ahead, it's a wild one. But the night bus that you got waiting for you, the N47, dark times.
Oh,
and there's gonna be some wild characters on there. It could be an entertaining one, or it could be a scary one.